Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain the ending and give my overall thoughts on the series The Burbs. So let's get into it. Who is the real mastermind? The garbage man confesses that he is the one who killed Hank and Gary and also kidnapped Allison as a teenager. However, Samira still feels like something doesn't add up, as he also mentions that he just gets paid to take out the trash, which suggests there's someone else behind all the missing people. Samira connects all the dots about the disappearances and concludes that HOA President Agnes, along with the members of the HOA, are the ones behind all the disappearances. The reason behind all these killings and disappearances. They disappear anyone who goes against the town or anyone who has a bad reputation. For example, the man who sold handbags out of his car, or Hank, a small business owner who refused to sell his bar. They do this to maintain the town's reputation as being the safest and most pristine, removing anyone they consider a threat. What happens to Allison? Allison, now living as Betsy and the wife of Gary, returns to Victorian to uncover the truth about her childhood kidnapping, with Gary's help, as Gary's brother Hank also goes missing in the town. Unfortunately, Gary is killed by the garbage man after getting too close to the truth. The garbage man attempts to kill Allison, but she ends up killing him instead. With the mystery now solved, Allison leaves Hinkley Hills to start a new life and gives the Victorian house to Samira and Rob. However, later Lauren and Danny mentions that Gary had given the Victorian to the town, which leads them to suspect that the HOA members are involved in the disappearances. What will happen to Naveen? Naveen has signed the divorce papers and is ready to move on with Kate. But it turns out that Kate is involved in all the disappearances. She kidnaps Naveen, locking him in her trunk and driving away, just missing Rob and Samira, who had figured out that she was involved by checking the HOA members. In the next season, I think Rob, Samira, along with Todd, Dana, and Lynn will save Naveen and take down Agnes and the other HOA members. What happened to Todd, Dana, and Lynn? Lynn finally decides to bury Marty after Agnes threatens to report her for the kitchen renovation permit violation. With the help of Dana and Todd, they bury Marty in the Victorian house. Meanwhile, Dana's house arrest is over and she's free to leave Hinkley Hills. Todd, being Todd, just continues doing his usual thing. My overall thoughts on the show. The show was great, but I just wish they hadn't ended it on a cliffhanger. It would have been better if they would have wrapped up the story with the main villain caught and then teased something else for the next season. I am not a fan of cliffhanger endings, especially these days, because we never know when a show might get cancelled. It would have been nice if they would have just ended the first season with a complete story. What do you all think about the cliffhanger endings? Do you feel the same? And what are your thoughts on the Burbs series? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future recommendations. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.